OR token is not a security. OR token is not a stock. It is a video game token and is used for in-game purchases in OR-supported websites, video games, and the OR NFT marketplace. No ownership guarantees a percentage of any ownership of OR Systems Inc., any video games, content, media productions, or other, until options are extended. OR Systems Inc. is a privately owned and operated organization that utilizes blockchain technologies and provides real-world value to the intrinsic video game currency. As such, please ensure you approach the OR token at your own discretion. No one involved in this video is a friend.
Here, oh, that would be Eric. Oh man, Eric, you're supposed to come in for the Armando intro. Where you at, E? What happened? What's up, Warriors? Armando has got some family stuff going on tonight. Well, most of us have had a lot of family stuff going on recently.
Gentlemen, coming in hot.
There he is. No, Eric wasn't here to do his Armando impersonation.
Yep. What's up, Warriors? What's up, Lucas? What's up, Jimmy? Sorry, my cameraman fell asleep. I just had to give him a nudge.
You missed it. You missed it. How you guys doing?
Good. Doing great.
Ready to bang out this Wednesday evening.
Yeah.
Catch everybody up on what's what.
Have a little fun in the process.
Have a lot of fun in the process.
It's been a busy. I was sick all last week. It sucked.
Yeah,
we got some funk going around the house. We're all just kind of taking turns passing it around. Everybody's missed school and work and chaos.
Yeah. It's almost like automatic when you know someone's sick in the house. It's like I might as well just not worry about it because it's going to happen. It'll come my way.
That's the truth.
Whatever. Yeah.
It's probably just going to get it, you know.
Yeah.
Just get your body to beat it.
Yeah,
I was done with it. I was done with like 4 days. It was done.
It's not too bad.
No. Just feel like crap those 4 days.
Yeah, it's about the same for me. It took 2 days really put me down, and then the next 2 days was kind of like on the mend.
Sounds about right.
Well, you guys look healthy and ready to go. Lucas, I'm sure we got some updates on the accelerator program.
Feeling great. Yep, absolutely. Got about a week and a half left of that, and then we'll be putting that in the rearview mirror. Looking forward to it, and it's been a lot of additional work, but it's made us that much more resilient and ready for external investment, man. It's pretty exciting stuff. A lot of uncomfortable exercises to think about growth and things like that. And some of your more challenging uh, aspects of how you view your business. So it's nice to have to go through some of those thought exercises and figure out like what it means, what you're willing to do, what you're not willing to do, and those types of things for making some changes to uh, build a better opportunity. Really, and so we're excited about some of the progress we've made. We got about a handful of things left to finish up, and it's all oriented for post graduation type opportunities. So really, it's kind of like setting your next 18 months up on your calendar and how you're going to grow over that 18 months once you're done with this to meet your goals. And we've got pretty ambitious business goals that we have. Just kind of really want to get out in front of this thing and start doing it the right way.
It's awesome. So 10 days left or so, you see the light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah, and it's from what we had talked about earlier off the air. Sounds like you met some really, really significant contacts, people that kind of have the same, similar vision, similar ideas and things that where they see the world's going. So that's really cool.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. You go through a couple different teaming exercises while you're in there. Sometimes you're a member of the team, sometimes you're leading the team. And um, my last two teams have been really interesting opportunities. Everybody's kind of in the health and wellness domain. Some of it may be from like a smartphone application, or others may be like a fitness orientation or things of that nature. So it's neat to see how they kind of put the teams together and everybody kind of loosely fit the same construct, so you could have some commonality, but a little bit of difference to get additional perspective. So when you're doing all your team stuff, you want to share what your opportunity sounds like with your team and get their thoughts on like uh, how you could make your opportunities sound a little bit more crisp or resonate a little bit more effectively with the audience. So it's always really really I was always really mindful of like everybody's perceptions of our content. So um, we've got some great feedback along the way from interacting with our teams. So I was really excited about that opportunity. Probably hang on to some of those contacts even after we get done. Really good peer group for just professional associations with like-minded small business owners.
That's awesome.
Yeah, pretty cool, fun stuff. I mean, it's all nerdy shit that nobody ever likes to talk about, but like important nonetheless.
Yeah, well, that's. I mean, yeah. I mean, like you said, that's going to be. That's what's the seems. Like you said, it seems mildly boring to some people, but yeah,
Oh,
it's really
yeah.
important.
The
You gotta have
business
it.
business ain't never the fun part.
No, there is. But that's cool that you got to kind of go over some of the bullet points on what the company does. Because it's always different when you like whenever I hear you or Nick or Sean or one of the guys kind of just going over it. I know a lot of what's going on, so it's like I hear it differently. I don't hear it from like
Mhm.
an outsider, like you said, like someone brand new. How would you? How does this sound to a new set of ears that does not know anything about what we're doing or what we're striving towards? So that's kind of cool. Get some constructive criticism and some feedback on that. That's awesome, man. Yeah, and like you said, it's got kind of the hard part, but necessary. So that's awesome.
Yeah, just that honest self-assessment really helps you determine, like how can I get better. You can sit back and act like everything's great and you don't need to change anything, but you're not going to be capable of growth or evolving into something more effective as a business opportunity. Once we get all done with the course and all that kind of content, we'll bring all of that out in a show or something to let everybody hear how things just kind of like ended up sliding into where we currently sit now. And I'm eager to share that. Just not quite the final finished products yet, and these shows are everlasting with the
Well,
content. So
no, absolutely. When the time is right, absolutely. I look
yeah,
like I thank you for sharing the little tiny bits of that you were able to share with us.
yeah.
It's cool, man. It was definitely exciting there, and that's awesome, man. So, man, episode 99, and I
Jesus.
believe what's that?
I said, geez, we've been going for a while. And it actually took like weeks off too, so we're kind of like, because technically episode 100 should have been in December,
A
Yeah,
couple months
correct.
ago. Yeah,
but everything got busy and everybody else got real busy and just
life.
I'm okay with it too. You know what I mean? It's like
All right.
even now, we're like, let's just get out and let's ramble and talk about fun stuff and
We'll
see
say
if,
that-
see if anybody's watching. I mean, I know a lot of people watch it later. I see the plays are later, but
You definitely hear the smart-ass comments in the Telegram threads and things of that nature. So people are out there, people are watching. We're excited about it. We're not trying to, drag a cloak of, the shadiness over the top of what we're doing. Just kind of taking the opportunity to enjoy some Wednesday evenings with the family and sitting down and eating dinner and things like that. That's important to me too. So
Absolutely.
most certainly. Especially if there's not a whole lot, if there's not a whole lot to really chat about, a lot of stuff we can't talk about. So it's like, why go on the air and say, sorry guys, we got stuff to talk about, but we can't talk about it.
Yeah, no, I get it. And I kind of feel bad. I laughed a little bit. It's constructive criticism. I'm all for it. I'm even okay with getting beat up from time to time, and people get frustrated. They get frustrated about where they thought we were going. And man, believe me, I mean, how many times are you on the sidelines seeing something that you're either partially involved with, or you see something going in a direction, you're like, oh man, this is how I wanted to go, but it doesn't always go your way. And I get it.
no, just get back on that horse and start nugging away at that white paper again. Once we get done with this accelerator, and we'll get that out as quick as we can. And hopefully we can incorporate some of the new opportunity into that white paper, because it kind of it still has the possibility of spilling into multiple cups. So just be patient, bear with us, and we'll try and set things up the most efficiently and economical way we can to get back into the OR ecosystem. And I'm eager to get back into the gaming, so that hasn't lost my
Or boys.
interest at all. Yeah.
Or boys.
Oh boy.
or boy. Meanwhile, I mean, they're still with them.co if you haven't done that yet.
Yeah.
If you're watching, you should have probably went and checked it out by now at least. Checked out the website, maybe download the game.
Absolutely. And I know Nick continues to make improvements in the game and all the tech side, which, by the way, congratulations, Nick and Lisa. Jimmy and I got to hang out with them a few weeks ago, so that was absolutely awesome and fun. Got some funny pictures, man. I think I'll try to post later. I know I got a couple up there. But yeah. Anyway, sorry. I got
Also, I mean, just in case anybody doesn't know what them is, we'll just play this little video for you real quick, okay?
Yeah. Cool.
Be right back.
War is not just about physical battles. It takes a toll on the minds and souls of those who have been deployed to combat zones. The memories, the trauma, and the emotional scars can last a lifetime. But what if there was a way to start a conversation about mental health among military veterans who have gone through similar challenges? Introducing WithThem.co, a cutting-edge gaming project that pairs gameplay with IoT-enabled smart devices to collect data to help provide more detailed care. WithThem.co is an innovative project that combines gaming technology with mental health awareness. The game is designed for gamers and military veterans who have deployed to combat zones. By sharing stories of other veterans who go through similar challenges, WithThem.co hopes to start a dialogue about mental health. WithThem.co is not just a game, it is a platform for veterans to connect, to share their experiences, and to get the support they need. With the help of IoT-enabled smart devices, WithThem.co collects data to help provide more detailed care. WithThem.co is more than just a gaming project. It is a community of veterans, gamers, and mental health professionals who are working together to make a difference. Join the WithThem.co community today and be a part of the movement to raise awareness about mental health among military veterans. Together we can fight, and together we can heal.
Yo, yo, yo. Or boys.
Like I'm here.
Hello.
We're back on the air. Yeah.
Back on the air. Well, so that's what With Them is about. Should go to withthem.co. Check it out. Read it's a nice website to read. Check it out and see if you're interested. I think you should
Register for an account.
Yeah.
Do what you buy a copy of the game, download it from there. Come,
cheap.
hop on, play with us, man.
It's cheap.
For show.
It ain't expensive.
No, it was awesome.
Speaking of getting back into games, what type of game do you think we should come back with for our next blockchain gaming excursion?
You know what me and Eric were talking about.
Oh yeah.
Escape from New York.
Yep.
And the Federal Reserve Depository is actual crypto. Ooh. When you rob the place, yeah.
Oh, it's talking to my heartstrings. That's awesome.
Was that an instructional video or?
Yeah, right. I love it. Yeah, that film, like there is so much of that story that could be told, that could be,
I mean, I don't. Yeah, you said crypto game, but yeah, I was thinking more like that's my dream. I want to make that game.
That'd be awesome.
It could be a lot of work. It would be a lot of work. It'd be a lot of scenes, because of course, like I said, you have to do all the lore that you hear about Snake Plissken. Like when he's sitting at the desk and he's reading off the Purple Heart in Leningrad, Purple Heart in Siberia. So now you got to have levels where he plays those and gets those Purple Hearts. You know what I mean? And or whatever he had to do, because this is definitely in the future when it's like the United States Police Force and shit. And,
yep.
But it would be it'd be cool, like play those older levels, and maybe the level where he loses his eye.
Yeah, I was just gonna bring that up.
It's
gotta be in there. Absolutely.
It's gotta be in there. Maybe try. It would be cool, like get John Carpenter on board with that. And get like some canon from him. You know what I mean? Where he could say, "This is in my head what happened to Snake and his eye," and we would be like, "Let's write that out."
That'd be awesome.
That would be cool. And then of course, the end of the game would be you play through the movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then we would not do Escape from LA.
I saw that in the theater, man.
I bet you were waiting in line for it too, man.
That was one of those few movies I was really pumped about going to see. I was with Neil. I was with our old friend Neil. I remember, like, I'm watching it. I'm like, all right, it'll pick up. I've watched it a couple times since.
That's all right. It's funny.
Better than I remembered, but yeah, it was kind of like, God, you had this great story. Yeah, and maybe it was just because you have that story to now, compare it to. That's probably why, but it was a little hokey for me, a little too funny.
Yeah, it's hard to meet expectations with some of that stuff, though.
Well, when it's something brand new, that it's like just a brand new story, brand new characters, brand new whatever. It's not from a franchise, It's you don't have any expectations because there's nothing before it, But,
right.
But yeah, that video game, man. I'm telling you, I think
it'd be fun though, like just to like recreate those scenes for real fans of the franchise, at least fans of the first movie,
Right.
because it was a pretty iconic movie.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's funny how it all takes place in like 1997, and it's supposed to be like already an apocalyptic war zone.
Yeah. Right.
Here we are, like 40 years later, and we're fine.
I'm sure when it came out, you're thinking, God, man, 17 years. That's so far from
Oh
now.
man, it's so far. It might be like that, guys, and it
Yeah. Right. There's a cool movie poster somebody posted. It was about that, about all the films that were done with like future dates that were set in the story.
Sure.
I don't know. Dune was obviously at the bottom, 10,191, something like that. I gotta find it. I'll find it. Cool. But yeah, Escape from New York was on there. A great movie.
That would be my video game dream to make.
That would be awesome. Yeah. Like I said, they talk about it in the story, man. And all like I said, he was a decorated veteran, and that'd be cool to get through that and be perfect for that type of gameplay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For a person shooter, it'd be perfect.
Yeah, first
Yeah,
person
I'm with
shooter,
Jimmy on that.
third person shooter.
If there's a way we could, let's get on it, man. Let's start writing letters.
That's an idea that I'd have to pitch to like a big game company. You know what I mean? Because that would take so much work. It's gonna take so much work.
That's a lot of money.
A lot of money. Like the person I'd pitch it to would have to be like a big John Carpenter fan. Like, yeah, you're right. Let's do it. Come on, yeah. I'll throw in the $10 million.
But that's how that stuff starts. Like the story of Atari. The guy read a manual on how to develop games. Now, granted, that's a whole different world. I get that, but he's like, yeah, he just read the book. He wasn't. I don't think the guy had any prior experience of video game making. Now, granted, like I said, it's a different world now. It's not the same thing, but still. Hey, man, you never know.
We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, that would be cool though, because I really think that story's right for it. But I'm with Jimmy on that one. For me, man, I'm a big sci-fi nerd. I love horror. I know they have a lot of horror themed games that are out there, but I don't know something. Man, I don't know. I'm stuck. I'm honestly stuck in the 80s and 90s when it comes to video games. So I wouldn't mind doing kind of a retro thing,
Nick's initial idea about that Suicide Collectors thing was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was really cool. Absolutely.
That's how it all started. Really, that's how this whole company started.
Yep, I remember that was what I was explaining when Nick had first. It's so funny you bring that up too. When Nick had first, I guess, pitched Ore System to me, it sounded cool. I didn't understand a lot of it. You understood 10 times more than I did. You know what I mean? I remember being there with you on the call.
It was more about that game. He wanted us to score that game and wanted input on that game, and it was like, yeah, that'd be cool. It kind of morphed into Osiris, but
which I still love. I still think that was a great story.
But what the story or the the aura around that Suicide Collectors game was a little darker, a little bit more like horror,
Yeah, correct. Yeah. I'm gonna find the book because I know I ordered the book.
Yeah, you got me one. I got one here. It's sitting here.
I'm gonna find it and read it.
I'll read through it. I didn't read it all the way through. Started it. I didn't finish it.
Yeah, you remember the early Osiris developmental boards that they came up with for gameplay? That would be really neat to go back and kind of reinvigorate that as a franchise opportunity. Jonah had some
cool story.
Some really neat write-ups for that with the factions and everything. I think that'd be a really fun, futuristic setting. I think it's always interesting to pique people's curiosities. What's the future going to be like?
Yeah. I've always. I mean, it's hard. I mean, this probably sounds cliche. It's hard for it to not be intriguing when it's done right. What would the world look like? Is it going to be like the Jetsons with floating cities in the clouds?
It's been pretty close with the future movies, except for the timings. You know what I mean?
Yeah, correct. Yeah, correct.
Now we got Neuralink and cyborgs and AI, artificial intelligence. This is insanity.
Yeah, that's Total Recall kind of.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that's where we're going.
Post-apocalyptic blend between that, really future-oriented, but also Book of Eli kind of good luck finding water kind of deal,
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
The hard
That was
part
one of
right
the
there.
things I liked about Blade Runner, the sequel,
Yeah,
2049.
the reboot. Yep,
Yeah, I thought it was great.
really
I
good.
like that they showed you like an even more, a deeper, more disconjointed dystopian future. You know, where you had like that part where I think they were in Vegas and it was just everything was vacant and gone. There was nothing. I mean, the buildings were still standing. You had the casinos and you had all the stuff set up. Spoiler alert, by the way. But it was cool to see. You know, like I love that stuff. Like to look at something that once was, you know, like a once thriving city that's now just in ruin, and the nature reclaiming what it can on that, you know, on the ground. So, yeah.
Truth, yeah. See what happens.
Man, all right, now you got me thinking. I am gonna put a list together. I was wondering if you guys remember the game Golgo 13. Do you remember that? That'd be
What game?
Golgo 13.
Go.
Hold on, let me pull it up.
I
I'm gonna
don't
show you a picture of
recall.
it. Well, it was called Golgo, Golgo 13. This was one of my favorite games growing up. I don't remember why, but it was like a kind of a sniper thing, you know. Yeah, all right, this ain't gonna work. I'd have to pull it up anyway. Like a remake of that, you know. If you could see that.
I'm looking it up on my computer here. Hold on.
Yeah,
Go 13. Taking a little while here to come up. What's going on? Top secret episode. I don't know what that means. I don't remember this.
Yeah, I played it for a short while. I didn't get to play it for very long.
We will.
But as a first-person shooter kind of thing, and I know it doesn't have to stay in that type of gameplay. You know what I mean? But
yeah. Those are always my favorite games as kids. It's like the just a single character walk through, kind of figure it out
yep,
type deal. You know, Laura Croft
yeah.
esque.
Abe's Oddworld was. I know I brought this up on a couple other prior episodes, but Abe's Oddworld was, you know, that similar, you know, with that one character. You know, the what do you call it? The left to right scrolling screen or whatever.
Metal Gear ish.
Oh, Metal Gear. I haven't played that in a minute.
Go 13. There it is on the screen there.
Yeah.
Oh, the skate.
I don't
Top
know, man.
secret
I just
episode.
yeah.
A popular manga, huh?
And I think it was a series. Yeah, it was a series too, I believe. In game. But anyway, I don't know, remake. I don't know,
This is
man.
a video of it.
Yeah,
10-minute gameplay.
there you go.
Oh, there it is, Eric.
Man, look at those graphics.
Top notch. Oh, uh-oh, we got commercials first.
Oh, please.
Uh-oh,
We're here
I
to
mute it. Skip.
Oh no, is this a new Guardians?
Here goes. I haven't seen this in a while. Vic Tokai.
Yep.
Got
Kind of
that
reminds
80s
me.
sound to it.
Yep. And this did remind me a little bit of Escape from New York. Tiny bit. FYI, kids, this was cutting edge.
I gotta get this to play here. Let's go. Top secret episode. I remember this.
You remember now? Yeah, it's
I
a
gotta
cool
get this.
game, man. I remember loving it.
Yeah.
Music. Wow.
I love this stuff. It sounds like it's done on a small little Casio.
There it is.
Yeah, there he is. Yep.
Potsdam. He's in Germany, huh?
These like
I-
low tech
I really don't even remember
8-bit
this.
games are coming
He
back.
shot him
now.
and it went through. I don't know, man. I can't bear to play these after the evolution of video games. It's fun and it's nostalgic, but it's like,
Well, I guess
pedestrian compared to what we have today, you know?
I know, but you know what? I guess I never got out of that era. myself.
You're just not that good at it, I guess, huh?
Yeah, okay. So I like when my cousin had PlayStation 1 or 2. I think it was 1 or whatever, 1 or 2, whatever year that would have been, 2001, 2002. But like I said, Abe's Oddworld was maybe the newest thing I'd played at that time. You've obviously, Jimmy, you've been with me trying to play Rogue Squadron and all that other stuff. I don't know. I just don't have. I don't know. I'm a simple guy. I don't know. Call me a simpleton, if you will. I like to.
No, not a
left right up, down,
simpleton. You just didn't evolve with it. You didn't involve with the controllers and everything. You just didn't involve with it.
It's fun to watch people playing games like that. Though. I like watching you guys play, man. It's fun. That part I enjoy. It's almost like watching a movie, or a short film.
I was playing some games before I got on here. Evil West. The free game.
Oh, man.
What was the game that you were?
Games.
It wasn't a doctor, or sorry, it wasn't. What was it? You had the dog with you, and you were just walking. It was Judge Dredd. You had the character Judge Dredd.
I had Judge Dredd in Modern Warfare and Call of Duty.
Okay, got it.
But the dog was from Red Dead Redemption, I think.
Okay. How many hours you been putting on that new machine? That's the real question.
Here and there, the missus ain't letting me stay on it too long.
Gotcha. Yeah, right. That could have been.
She bought it for me.
Yeah, right. That would be your argument. You should, you got it for me, right? I want to make sure you see how much I'm enjoying it, so I'm going to put some hours in it. I don't know if that would quite go well. Hey, my wife got me a couple collectibles for Christmas, so
I saw it. Thing.
Yeah. I tell her, man, you're enabling me, so I just keep running with it. So. Oh man, this is awesome, man. All right, man. We've got some new game ideas to talk about, man. We've got the accelerator program that's
me and Eric
of finishing.
Me and Eric got an album coming out in a month.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's gonna be pretty cool, yeah. That's one album. Then there's another album should be coming out with another band.
Yeah.
So hopefully sometime in the spring too.
Yep.
Check this commercial. Check this little commercial out. This is pretty cool.
Yeah, play it. Check it out.
Watch this. See, that's pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
That's a cute little commercial for our stuff there, E.
It is.
Yeah, so that's what me and E have been doing. See here, if you're in the Chicago area on March 15th, we are playing a show, a record release party. See that?
Yeah,
at Reggie's in Chicago, March 15th, 9 p.m., 21 and over.
Looking forward to it. Anyone in the Chicagoland area, come on out.
If you're in Chicago, come on out.
Heck yeah.
And that's me and Eric's instrumental alternative rock band. Instrumental. That's fun, yeah. Good time. What else is new, man? Anything else new, fun, interesting?
Just kind of making gains, man. Trying to get some of these opportunities across the line.
That's absolutely sounds great.
I'll tell you what episode, and God willing, I can't wait to hear about all the details. Lucas, I know you can't talk about anything just yet, which is I completely understand. And FYI to the millions and millions of viewers out there, Lucas is not. He's keeping it hush hush even with us. So it's definitely. Yeah. Good stuff.
Oh, it's not a secret. Just kind of want to make sure we have the final versions put together before we blast it in the social media atmosphere. You know,
It's a
once
secret.
it's out on YouTube, it's can't get that toothpaste back in the tube. I guess that's what they say.
You're downplaying it. It is a secret. No, I'm kidding. I'm looking forward to it.
Toothpaste back in the tube.
You can't. What do they always say? You can't undo something. You could not do something, but you can't undo it once it's done. Right? Something like that. This is awesome, Armando. You're missed if you're watching. I know you had some.
Sean had business too. Business.
Yeah, Sean is wrangling some military folks to help out with the San Antonio livestock and rodeo, which is pretty cool. Neat opportunity. He's really tied into the Veterans Network down there, which is really cool. Great time if you had never made your way down there. It's a few weeks worth of really neat opportunities and just the pageantry of everything that comes with rodeos, horse riding, bull riding. They're doing some rappelling from the top of the arena down in San Antonio, which is really cool. If you ever had the opportunity to slide down a rope that's over 90 feet long, from the top of a stadium down to the floor, your hands get super hot. It's a pretty wild experience.
You wear gloves.
Oh yeah, I mean gloves underneath those gloves still don't help, but you get going pretty fast, man.
Wow.
Friction. Really, really cool time. Lots of opportunities to play with those coming out of a helicopter in peacetime and during wartime opportunities. Going to catch bad guys at 3 o'clock in the morning, coming out of the back of a helicopter is pretty cool.
With the goggles on.
Oh yeah.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, I mean, I might be doing that later on tonight, but on my PlayStation 5.
Yeah.
The safest way to do it, right, Jimmy?
I'm gonna do it safely, I guess. Couldn't even imagine.
Oh, you could, man. It's just another thing. You just practice at it. You get good at it. You go do it 1,000 times before you go put yourself in harm's way while you're doing it. It's just another thing that happens in the background.
Oh, man. I might lose my life doing this, but let's do it. Oh man.
With
them. Real with them.
Experience some of it.
That's awesome, man.
Check this out.
Vader 05, this is Honcho 2-3 on guard. I'm overhead your position, descending down.
happiness, you will feel regret, you will feel sadness. At the end of the day, you will continue to breathe. Fight! Gonna go!
possibly see if we can't do something special for that.
Yeah.
I mean, we're back, and next week will be not next week. No, we're gonna try to take off next week because it's Valentine's Day, and we were just talking about how the significant others might be like, oh, you cannot just do it this week. Oh, I can't. That's fine. So we won't. But next week is gonna be huge.
Yes,
We're gonna have on all the biggest guests.
It'll be a good one.
It will be a good one.
Adam Sandler.
The email's still out on that one, but we're pretty hopeful. Oprah was talking about stopping by.
Kurt Russell.
God, that would be a dream to have him on. One of my favorite actors. Kurt, how would you feel? Yeah, how would you feel?
Don't quote me on this. Don't quote me on these.
Would you like old Kurt Russell or new Kurt Russell, Eric?
I would take both. Although I think a lot of my questions would be geared towards his early work.
For sure.
But I wouldn't know. I'd like him now. His interviews are great.
You like his Santa Claus movies?
Yeah, I actually liked them, man. They were great.
Oh, they're cute.
Fun.
He did Guardians of the Galaxy. He's pretty good in that too.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. It was a really cool. It was weird to see him in that character.
That was an interesting twist.
Yeah, it was. The whole time you're like, oh yeah, cool. It's Kurt Russell. And you're like, oh man, he's a bad guy. He's an antagonist.
Well, bad is relative.
Bad is relevant.
Yeah, you're right. Absolutely.
He didn't think he was a bad guy.
I guess they posed him as the antagonist, but technically, maybe not, right? Would you
He's definitely supposed to be the antagonist. That's the kind of movie it is.
But see, if we had Kurt Russell here, we could discuss this. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The Hateful Eight. I would love to talk about that.
Kurt Russell would probably be like, "Shut up, Eric."
What are you blabbing about?
Oh man!
Right on, guys.
All right. Well, I don't mind wrapping it here, man. If you gentlemen would like.
We got next episode's gonna be episode 100, but I don't think we're gonna do it next week, like I said, because it is Valentine's Day, and it's we gotta take the wives out and stuff.
And everybody out there, look, man, if you're don't spend. I'll even say it. Don't spend Valentine's Day watching us. Cool. Go take out your significant other, and we'll see you.
Go get a steak.
Yes.
Have us running in the background while you have other activities going on that night.
There you go.
Eric could be our cheering section.
Eric can be the cheering section.
You got this.
Now I just got to determine what I'm going to take her out to eat. I think we might go, well, her birthday's a week after. Oh, come on, you got to be kidding me. Wait a second. Oh, my God.
Double check that.
Okay,
double
so
check.
her birthday's the following Tuesday, not Wednesday.
Are you double booked? Ooh, that'd have been a tough one.
Yeah, so we'll be back on the 21st. My wife's birthday's on the 20th. And I think we're going to go to medieval times.
That'd be good.
That's good. Yeah.
It's fun, man. She's never been there, so it's like, might as well just go and have fun.
It's been since I was in high school, since I've been to medieval times.
Yeah, I've been there since high school either. When it first opened up, like when the first couple of years it was open.
Yeah.
My mom took me. Yeah, so that'll be fun, but so yeah, perfect. It doesn't mesh. Good, because oof.
I got a film recommendation, Jimmy, since we were talking about movies. It'd be a great pairing with an outing at medieval times. Watching The Cable Guy.
El Cabo Google.
Yeah. Right? Come on, The Cable Guy. That'd be perfect.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good one. That's pretty funny. Silence of the Lambs. Hello, Clarice. It's good to see you.
You didn't have forks in medieval times.
The name is Spock. Brett.
All right.
That's a good one. That is a follow.
Excuse me, sorry about that.
No problem.
It's all good.
Severely underrated movie. I love that movie.
Yeah,
it's a great one.
Hilarious. Yeah, maybe I'll watch it.
I might do that. I might be.
Lucas over there.
Squeeze that one in before Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Good idea. I like that.
Yeah. I might watch
it Lucas,
tonight.
Where can people rent Cable Guy, and where can people download a copy of With Them?
Some type of Tour browser.
Okay.
Watch it
All
for
right.
free.
Okay.
We have this system called Plex at my house where we have a bunch of opportunities to watch movies. Really helpful. You can go to withthem.co, withthem.vet, go buy a copy of the game, and help support what we're doing, growing as a company and trying to get our mental health on via video games, man. So if anybody has any challenges with anything mental health oriented and wants to reach out, send a quick little blurb to support@orsystem.com, and we'll try and touch base with it and see if we can't talk you onto some resources, man.
Awesome.
And
We've got a lot of a pretty good growing network of folks who are building some lifelines to really engage the veteran community and help out with trying to always have somebody there to support and extend a phone call at least to start, because that's really where you gotta have meet people where they are, and not everybody's wanting to get on the phone, not everybody's wanting to get on a text, but man, just the best ability is availability when it comes to that stuff,
And remember, it's Valentine's Day next week, so nothing says I love you to your significant other like a copy of With Them.
Absolutely.
Well, yeah.
12 copies.
Or a dozen. Yeah. Baker's dozen just to be safe.
You might as well buy 12 copies for all your side pieces too.
Oh, wow.
if you float that way, I'm not going to judge you.
All right. Well, thank you, everybody.
We'll make dinner.
Great to have have you guys. Great to see you guys. To the millions and millions of viewers now, millions and billions will be watching later. Lucas, Jimmy, Sean, Nick, Jonah,
Colin.
If you're having girl problems, I feel bad for you, son. This is episode 99.
This episode.
And now we're done.
This is episode 99, and now we're done. All right, you guys. Well, we'll talk post-show here.
Absolutely. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight, guys.
2 weeks.
Have a great time.
2 weeks.
2 and 2.
Introducing the Cool Wallet Pro, an enhanced hardware wallet the size of your credit card. It packs the most sophisticated cold storage technology inside, giving you full control of your digital assets whenever, wherever you need it. Cool Wallet Pro connects offline to only your mobile device within a 10-meter distance, and requires you to physically confirm every transaction on your Cool Wallet Pro after checking transaction details for optimal security. Cool Wallet Pro is designed for the professional crypto user who needs more than just superior security in a hardware wallet. You can plug in directly to the world of DeFi, DEXs, and other DApps, allowing you to earn easy passive income from staking and DeFi on the best crypto blockchains. Through our extensive marketplace, you can trade, sell, and buy directly from trusted third parties, all within the Cool Wallet app. While staying anonymous, retaining data privacy, and avoiding trust risks. With Cool Wallet Pro, the key to your future is in your hands.